Okay.
Hi
Hi.
there. Hi, everyone. It's nice to be with you. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Thank you. We were wondering if anybody would even come with it being Valentine's, so thank you. Hi, Linda, California Linda. It's good to have you with us. And Robin, just back from your first cruise. I'm so excited. And let's see. Hi, Jeffrey. It's good to thank you. It's so good to have you with us. Let's see. And Travis. Hi, Travis. And Robin, 84 days to Alaska. Oh, that's going to be so much fun. I finally got my Canada video done today, so hopefully we'll have a lot more information as it draws closer, but I thought I would tell everyone where we are. Hi, Kim. It's good to have you with us. Kim, did you ever get your phone working right? Hi, Bubba. It's good to have you with us. I wanted to tell everyone that, I have been having trouble with my Medallion class app. Gordon's is working fine.
Yeah.
Mine, I can log in with my booking number and see our cruise. Thank you, Bubba. Happy Valentine's Day to you too, Bubba.
Hold on a second. You scoot over here. She's not centered. There we go.
Hi, Christy. Good to have you with us.
And we started a minute early just because we wanted to tell everybody happy Valentine's
Yeah,
Day.
Robin, you're going to love Alaska. If you think the Caribbean's cool, wait until you go to Alaska. They're just very different. They're both, I think, equally cool. But what I was telling you guys is I've been having trouble, and I could log in with my booking number and it would show up the one cruise, just the booking number that I entered, but it wouldn't bring over any of my information. So today I spent a lot of time on the phone with Princess, and the bottom line was they couldn't fix it. And they said they've been having a lot of server trouble and they're trying to make a lot of changes. So they suggested I try it again in a week and see if it would do it. So the reason I'm telling you this is because if anybody else is having trouble with your phone, with your Medallion class app like that, it just might be the same thing. Server trouble and update trouble, he said, with everything. So I just wanted to tell you that.
Now,
it's good to have...
Let me interject as an IT guy. They've got dozens of servers.
I don't really care. We want them to work.
I'm just saying.
2 weeks is a long time to be having server trouble.
I'm just explaining why yours works, mine works, and yours doesn't. Is because with dozens of servers, if they have a server down that has that specific person's data, then that's the issue.
Yeah.
And there's so much data on these servers that trying to restore is usually harder than it is just to rebuild. And so that's probably what's going on, and it just takes time with that much data. And no, I'm not trying to make excuses. I'm just explaining. I understand what's going on.
Anyway, so if anybody's having trouble with the app, just hang on a minute. The guy suggested a week. So I just wanted to tell you that. Let me see where we were. Kim, you got the website and it worked better for us. You know what? On the website, it's not even working for me. I put in my booking number, it can't find it. And the guy said, yeah, that's not working either. That's what he said to me today. So he didn't seem too worried, so I guess I won't worry for now. James Carter, good to have you with us. 26 days till you're transatlantic. How fun is that? That's really exciting. And someone just barely sent me an email. Who was it? And saying that they got their email that for their transatlantic, they need to have a booster. And so did you get that, James?
Right, yeah.
Let's see. Lori Scott. Hi, Lori. 12 days till the Caribbean cruise, then a transatlantic cruise.
You're gonna love
That's right. You are on there for a long time, huh?
Yeah,
Hi, Brian White. Hello, hello, hello. It's very cheerful. Well, Robin, we are so excited, everyone. Robin went on her first cruise and loved it. And then she's off to Alaska in 84 days. Let's see. Hi, Diane. It's good to have you with us. She says, hello, friends, family, and cruise lovers. Yeah, Travis, Alaska is amazing. Jeffrey, 20 days till the Caribbean, Princess. I am really excited for you. I remember, Jeffrey, you said that maybe Alaska isn't for you. I don't know if someday we're going to have to change your mind.
I think you would love it.
Well, you never know why, but I just want you to know that we think of you often. So I'm excited that you've got the Caribbean, Princess, in 20 days, though. I'm envious. Let's see. California Linda says to enjoy on the transatlantic. That's really nice.
Love that,
yeah. Yeah, Jeffrey, you're gonna. It's just gonna be glorious, and the weather should be even nicer when you're going than when we went. Yeah. So it was sunny, but it was chilly sometimes. So I'm glad that you get to go enjoy that. Let's see, 3716 Anderson, will Vancouver have any special COVID-19 protocols for this upcoming Alaska season? You know what? Princess says that they are working with the Canadian health officials to figure that out. And so I am really excited to see that. I just barely before this, I've gathered all the information I could find about Canada and finally got my video done, so I'll put it up tomorrow. But I just like right now, you have to be tested to go to Canada. You have to be vaccinated. When I was on the phone today with Princess asking them about something else, I did ask about Canada, and she said that they are working on it, but she was saying that they are being sticklers about vaccines. And so even if Princess gave an exemption to someone, that it wouldn't be for sure that it was going to be working until the people actually got to Canada and they let them in. And so that sounds like that's going to be a really big deal.
Yeah.
But I'm anxious to hear, because nobody has mentioned like what the protocols would be for a ship like stopping at Victoria and letting people get off.
Yeah.
So I'll keep you up to date. Hi, Michelle Rowlands. It's nice to have you from Sydney, Australia. We are anxiously waiting with you for your cruising to reopen. I think they just extended your date to April 15th, didn't they?
That's what we heard, yeah.
Yeah, that they just extended it. Bubba, I want folks to know that Topanga and I had to cancel. Oh, you had to cancel your Regal
so
Princess
sorry
to the
about
Caribbean?
that.
I had COVID over a month ago, so I tested positive on Thursday when we're getting ready to go.
Oh, that's...
You know, and Bubba, they just barely have added these protocols that if you had COVID, like you have to bring all your paperwork from your doctor and the lab and everything with you. I am so sorry, Bubba. I hope that you're able to reschedule again soon, because going with your daughter is just extra special.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry. Our heart goes out to you.
Welcome to James Carter Jr. trying to get your 4th shots. That's great.
So you have 2 plus 1 booster, and
So
you're getting
another booster time.
Oh.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Okay.
Good luck.
Okay, James. Yeah, let us know how it goes, would you? We would love to hear from you about that. Yeah. Let's see. Michelle, you live in one of my favorite cities. I missed
Talking
where's
about Sydney.
Oh, Sydney,
Yeah,
Australia.
Michelle down in Sydney.
Yeah, California Linda is one of the ones, if you don't know, she was down there and had to come back at the beginning of COVID. She was one that was repatriated. So hopefully she'll be able to get back down there.
Jeffrey's saying if he went to Alaska, he'd be wrapped in a blanket in the enclave.
You just have to you just have to dress warm and take a
Yeah.
hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it is so beautiful there, Jeffrey. I did not realize what Alaska was until the first time we got to go. Like, I thought, oh, that'll be nice. It'll be pretty. I just had no idea what it would do to me. Just, it's extraordinary. Yeah, Gary says, hi, Gary. Good to have you with us. Debbie and I sent Valentine's Day greetings. We send Valentine's Day, happy Valentine's Day back to you. The Discovery Princess, May 8th out of Seattle. Oh,
wonderful.
that's exciting. So you'll be going to Alaska too.
Yeah.
Jack Frost, hi Jack. Oh, he got their medallions today. 10 days till the Western Caribbean cruise.
That's great.
And you know what, Jack? I was thinking about you today when I was thinking about how cruising is getting better. I bet you're pretty quick now with the Omicron getting better. I bet we're going to start seeing like 2 shows in the evening and shows not canceled. We're not hearing of people missing ports anymore due to COVID. I think that we're definitely on the upswing. So I'm glad you're going now instead of a while ago.
We're
really
mention
excited
to them
for you.
about what we found out about our trip through Vancouver and Seattle and that when you were on the phone with Princess about the shuttle?
Oh, sure. I mentioned it in my Canada video, but you mean about flying in into Seattle?
Seattle, yeah.
Oh, and Diane had done this too. Diane here, D. Adams. So when we looked under, like, you know, when you log in to princess.com and you manage this booking, then you click on travel, that's where you can book your Easy Air tickets. But also just below that is where you can reserve a transfer. And ours, it just kept saying, you know, transfer airport to
From
the port.
Vancouver, right.
And no, it didn't say Vancouver. It was
just said airport.
It just said airport to port, and it was only $29. So I thought, oh, they're not thinking about it being the Seattle airport for only $29. And so I called, and sure enough, they booked us on, it's $79 each way. And so you can go from the Seattle airport up to the port there, and they said it's a 6-hour bus ride, and that it goes through a really beautiful area. So that's a different route than they took us when we were on our cruise from Anchorage to Vancouver,
Yeah.
because we were only like, what, an hour and a half or 2 hours?
It was almost 3, really.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah, yeah.
He was just driving really fast.
He was trying to book it.
Because we had people, this dear old couple had booked their flights way
1
too
o'clock
early.
flight or something,
So
yeah.
anyway, but I just wanted to tell you we're great, and our tickets to Seattle were $287 instead of $600 to Vancouver. So
Actually,
I'm throwing
came
that
up
out
just
there.
over 300. But
Yeah.
still cheaper.
I'm missing a few here. I apologize, but I wanted to tell you that if y'all are going out of Vancouver, look at Seattle because it's cheaper.
Got the medallions.
Let's see.
Yeah, we're sorry, Bubba. That's just too
Yeah,
bad.
it
Test
is.
positive for up to 3 months.
Yeah, so they have just added a protocol and I put it in my video that I just put up this afternoon, but you have to like take your like negative test from a certified lab, like a real lab, not just like taking one at home and showing it to them, but like not more than 90 days old, plus a letter from your doctor giving the information that you've recovered, that you've quarantined and everything. But that is really new, Bubba. That's new. So I'm sorry that you had to miss. Let's see.
Michelle talking about Sydney being beautiful. Yes, we agree.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
beautiful. And Lori says, as Canadians, we have to vaccine to travel by air, plus the PCR test to re-enter
re-enter.
Canada.
Wow.
Yeah, to come back in the United States, you just have to do an antigen, or you can do PCR if you want, but you can do an antigen test within 24 hours.
Yeah.
So,
Hello to Kelly.
yeah. Hi, Kelly from Washington.
State.
It's good to have you with us, Kelly. Thanks for coming, hun. Let's see. Jeffrey says, on the Cruise Critic board, someone said their medallions were shipped,
But not yet
but
for
not
you.
yet for you.
Okay.
Oh, hopefully they'll be coming
Yeah.
soon.
You
That's
should
only
get- you
20
should
days.
get a notice soon. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
And Bubba, oh, you're going to Alaska in June. Can't
Good.
wait. I'm glad. So are
Yeah.
you taking your daughter Topanga with you then? That would be nice. So hi, Brucey the
Brucey,
Cuz. We're
hi.
glad to have you with us. Indeed, twice to Alaska, one with a land tour, and want to go again someday.
Yes.
You know, we need to do that land tour someday. I just, we just saw this itinerary and I just thought, oh, it had my name on it. So let's see. Did we miss anything? Oh,
Linda-
California. She has a long puff
Yeah.
quilted jacket for enjoying Glacier Bay from our balcony or walking about the open decks.
Yeah.
You know what I always do? I put on like a t-shirt, then I put on a fleece, and then I put on my puffer coat, and I put on a scarf, and I put on a hat, and everything.
Yeah.
And if it's really chilly, I put on like thermals,
Yeah.
like silk ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I do wear a lot of coats. Kim says Alaska is fabulous. They took the land and sea in 2019 and just about roasted to death. They had a heat rave. Now, see, that's funny, Kim. It's true though.
Yeah.
The first. When did we go last year? Oh, August. The other times that
Yeah.
we've been involved, the other times were in July. And but in Glacier Bay, we were always cold. At least I was. Gordon doesn't get us cold.
Yeah.
Let's see. Bill Tuss, 75. It's good to have you with us. What's the status of the Majestic Princess Plan Cruise March 12th through the 19th? Thank you. You know what? I haven't heard anything wrong with it. Does anything not seem okay with that
I don't know.
sailing? Yes. Say what you've seen about it
Yeah.
really quick. Brad, hi. Brad Oaks here.
Oh, okay.
Good to have you with us,
Brad.
Brad. He says, happy Valentine's Day to both Gordon and Allison, the best travel agent couple around. You and your wife, Tina. Thank you, Brad. You
Yeah.
guys, you and Tina are wonderful. I did a video that I'm going to put up tonight as soon as we're done here. The Sapphire Princess, you guys, they're releasing her itineraries. And tomorrow, February 15th, you can book it if you're elite. So it's an awesome time. The Sapphire Princess for this summer and fall is going to cruise to Mexico, to Hawaii, and the California coast. And so on the 15th tomorrow, you can book it if you're elite, so that you can be sure to get the cabin and the sailing you want. And after that, anyone can book. But from the 15th through the 24th, if you shoot me an email, I can book it. And you can have only a $1 deposit. And then for doing it during that window, you get to have a $50 onboard credit for each person who books. And then it's also combinable with the best sell ever. So it makes it so you still get all the awesome things. You get the premium drink package, the Wi-Fi, The gratuities are all paid for you. You get specialty dining and you get a stateroom location upgrade. So it's a pretty sweet deal.
Yeah.
And that is just through Dream Vacations. And so if anybody wants to, you can tell me about it. So Jeffrey's got a question. Am I wrong, or is easy airfare not guaranteed until you make final payment? No, I think that when you book it, it is guaranteed to be that fare amount, but you don't have to pay for it until you make final payment on your cruise. So it won't go up.
No, in fact, when I booked our Easy Air to Seattle today,
Once I got that other.
it had pretty much a disclaimer saying that even though if the prices go up, you're locked in at that price now. And so that's why I went ahead, because usually we like to sit together and do it together while we're in front of the computer, but I was at work and she was at home. And so I just went ahead and booked it and figured, well, if I need to change it, I can, but I'm locking it in at this price and the flights that we wanted. And I was able to, plus, now remember, after I had it all booked, then I went into Delta because I had the confirmation number from Princess on the flight. So I went into my Delta, because we use Delta, and went into my Sky Miles, and I looked for that booking by the booking number and then attached our Sky Miles numbers to it. And then I was able to get our seats, and it recognizes us with our status and so on. So it's a good tip for anybody who's got an air, whatever
Easier.
you call it. Delta Sky Miles or one of those programs.
And
like
Jeffrey,
that.
you know what? I will double check that tomorrow and report on it, okay? Yeah. But I thought that you could book it and then you just didn't have to pay for it until your final payment was due. But I'll make sure I'm making myself a note. Alrighty, I've got that note. Let's see, or Brad, if you know, thanks. But I'm pretty sure that you book it and it's okay.
Yeah.
James, trying to travel light. We're doing a 16-day transatlantic cruise. How much does laundry cost? You know what?
$3.
Is it? I think it's $3 for a load. But ever since the restart, in the laundry rooms, they have had these little bowls on top of the thing where you would get tokens, full of tokens.
Yeah.
So it's free.
Yeah. We have a little short video that talks about that, and so we'll link that down below. But you take your medallion in, they give you and you do a change machine on the wall, and you get the tokens, and then do that.
Put it in the washer
again,
and
the
dryer.
tokens may
They might still be
available.
there. It's been free this whole time.
Plus, you use your medallion to get soap, but we usually take the pods with us, so we don't have to buy soap. So that makes it easy too.
Yeah, we just always pack the little laundry pods.
Write down laundry so that we can link
Okay,
that
laundry. Alrighty. Oh, thank you, Jeffrey. If everyone here, would you hit the thumbs up?
Thank you.
Thanks. We really appreciate it. Thank you. Diane says, glad you got the Seattle transfer to Vancouver. They say it's 6 hours, but I think it will be quicker. In addition to lower airfare to Seattle, hotel is less expensive too. Oh, thanks for saying that, Diane. It is, because we looked at the ones close to the hotel in Vancouver and they were more expensive. So we're really excited.
So we'll probably, I was looking at the same hotel that we had by the SeaTac when we went up back in August. So
yeah, so we might stay there again. But yeah, and the other thing that's really nice is, well, Gordon said that when he had logged in too, did you say it said 4 hours?
Yeah, it said 4 hours instead of 6. So
well, anyway, it's a while.
Yeah, and you look at it on Google, and Google tells you it's 3. So we'll find out.
Diane's right. It'll just be, So, and then Michelle says she's wanting to visit Cruise Buddies from Brisbane. We've been friends since meeting in June 2017 on a Princess Mediterranean cruise for back-to-backs. Oh, that would just be heaven for back-to-backs. That
on
sounds
the Med,
lovely.
Yeah.
Leaves more money for Alaska excursions. You're right, Diane. Because those are more, but they're just so fun. You have to go.
Kelly agreeing with you.
Layers are a good thing. Yeah, you're right, Kelly. And I always put the short sleeves on under it in case it's way warmer than I expect, or if I get inside and I'm warm. So
Roxanne Kelly.
Hi, Roxanne.
Hi.
It's good to have you with us. Let's see. She just got back from 2 weeks on the Sky Princess. Wonderful time. We've been to Alaska 5 times. I want to go back one more time. Love it. It was hot for us once too, but mostly just right.
Yeah. Good.
Well, and even with it being chilly when we were in Glacier Bay this last time, it was like when we were in Skagway and Ketchikan, we just had short sleeves on and we weren't cold.
Very comfortable.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Yeah.
So Alaska wasn't very cool in late September. Oh, Lori. You know, I
Thanks.
think they had a warmer
Yeah.
year this year, don't you think?
Yeah, Bubba is saying that Topanga's
Oh,
going to go
I'm
again.
glad that
Yeah,
she
it's
gets
good.
to come with you in June. We live in Oregon and we're going to drive to San Francisco and do the 10-day.
Oh, you're going to love that.
That's so you get to sail out of San Francisco. That'll be beautiful. Good. Let's see. California Linda says she thinks it's $3.
Code 4 for life. How you guys doing?
Oh,
Good to see you.
It's good to have you with us.
Happy to have you with us.
Thanks both of you for coming.
Yep.
It's okay if you're a little late. It's all right. Yeah. Oh, Jeffrey. Yeah, Roxanne. Jeffrey just did the Sky Princess beginning of December, and so yeah, that's why he was saying she's
Now
a
Lori's
beautiful ship.
saying that the Canadians get their medallions at the port, that they won't ship them.
Oh.
That's interesting.
Okay.
Yeah,
I wonder if it's because postage is more.
possibly.
I don't know.
Well, going across the border and so on. Yeah.
But I think it'll still go pretty quick for you. That blue lane seems to move
Oh, yeah.
along.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Is there Raleigh or Rayleigh?
Rayleigh
Creative Travel.
Hi.
Good to have you with us.
Welcome.
Hi there.
Yeah.
Hi, Bruce Kling. Does Princess do Val renewal specials on a Valentine's Day cruise? Bruce, let me find that out. I'm writing it down. You know what? I should tell you, we thought it would be fun to talk about some Valentine stuff. One thing I wanted to tell you
That's
is
a good segue. Let's go.
this is a
into
great segue. Let me tell you this part of the segue. So Jim and Sigrid, we got to meet them on our last cruise, and just like the rest of you, absolutely wonderful people. But they got married on a cruise ship, and he wanted me to, and well, they both loved it. Like he got the package with like flowers, and the people on the cruise ship videoed like once they like when Sigrid walked into the room. The rest of it they videoed, and he videoed everything before and after, and then they turned it into a beautiful video and had music. But anyway, he was saying it's really good because it's really affordable as far as like he's like, because we enjoyed getting married there. Then they had a little reception in the wheelhouse bar area, just that whole lounge area. And then they went to dinner, and he's like, I didn't have to buy dinner for everybody. It was just awesome.
There you go, right there.
And
that makes it worth it.
Yeah, and like the officer went and picked up Sigrid at her cabin and walked her clear down to the little chapel. So I just wanted to tell you that. I will find out about the vow renewals, though, Bruce. That would be really fun to know and really helpful. But I wanted everybody to know that it seems like a really awesome thing. If anybody is thinking about getting married on a cruise ship, seems like a good idea.
Yeah.
Although we have one Let's Go family member, Dolly C. Was it her son was going to get married?
I think so.
And the captain said
he didn't want to have that many people in the enclosed room in the chapel.
But
Yeah.
that might be over now. We don't know.
Yeah.
So we've got Donna Jasser here. Jasser. Sailing on the Enchanted on March 30th.
Oh,
Do you
good.
know if they still allow you to bring your own bottled water on board?
I think so.
Do you think so?
I mean, everybody still talks about it being their own bottled water or even some soda pop. Of course, if you want to bring a bottle
No,
of
the
wine,
thing we
there's
saw about the soda was people were bringing it on to Carnival.
Oh, is that Carnival?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
were watching videos. You know what, Donna? But if they don't, they have a water package that you can order. It's like under onboard services once you log into your cruise and manage this booking, that you can get like 12 bottles of water.
A dozen.
A dozen bottles of water for $7 and like
Yeah.
15 cents.
Yeah, and we just
If that helps you.
yeah, and we do that. Of course, we're flying in always, but then it's cheaper. It's easier than having to lug something on board.
Yeah.
So it's not that. I guess that's twice the money of what you'd spend for the same amount.
Oh
at
yeah,
the
it's way.
Walmart,
But at least it's not like $1 a bottle
it's
or
only-
more.
yeah, it's 50 cents a bottle basically.
Yeah. So, I missed one thing. Sorry, let me make sure. Oh, Jeffrey was telling Lori it's a pity they can't get their medallions mailed.
Yeah.
Working on elite status. Good job. That's great. Let's see. And then somebody was wanting to know Flintstone. Where did it go? Flintstone 2000. Our next cruise is May 2nd on the Royal Princess round trip out of Vancouver.
Yeah.
It's 12 days to Alaska. That's our next one. We are like so full of family things between now and then. Like we can't go anywhere else.
We got babies coming. We got people visiting. Everybody's visiting.
Yeah.
But we're happy for that.
Oh, we're tickled pink.
Yeah.
We just can't go on a cruise.
Yeah. We're not put out that
No,
we can't
not at
go
all.
on a cruise.
Not at all.
My boss is happy that I can't go anywhere. So.
We're really happy with
Yeah.
everything going on. But that's our next one.
Yeah.
Hi, Dale Brownlee. Sailing February 26th cruise on the Majestic. Do I need to bring a raincoat? Oh.
On the Majestic, is that California coast, or is it going or is it going down to
it's
Mexico?
it's on the California. It's down to Mexico. The 26th is.
Right, but does that include going north, like to San Francisco or something? 26th of February.
No, the 26th of February Sailing Love You is a 7-day Mexican
That's what
Riviera.
I was asking. Okay.
Yeah, and so
I
if anybody has a thought, you can say that. I wouldn't worry about my raincoat if it was me.
yeah,
But
maybe just in LA.
I thought
February,
it didn't
but
rain
that's
quite
about
so
it.
much there until March and April, but I could be
Yeah.
wrong. And you know what? It's not very hard to tuck in a raincoat. If anybody wants to add in on that, I guess it's not hard.
Yeah.
You know what, Jeffrey? If you have read that fine print, I'm going to believe you.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll verify that though.
Jeffrey, I'm
But,
sure you're
yeah,
right.
You're a smart guy.
No, he is, and I
No,
have
really,
not
yeah,
read
you've
the.
got-
Yeah.
Well, but Lori says.
Easy air price is locked, and if it drops in the price, you get the lesser price. Well, I'll read the fine print again. Yeah, I really sincerely thank you, Lori, for saying that.
Yeah.
But we have had it before where, even after we book it, we'll keep our eye because you can change it.
Mm-hmm.
And if the price, I guess it probably wouldn't drop too much for this flight to Seattle, but
Right.
sometimes on flights to Rome or London, it's dropped
Yeah.
a
They
chunk.
let you change it up to 45 days without any penalties.
Yeah, let's
So.
see. So we'll find. Thanks for bringing that up, Jeffrey. That's a really good question.
Kim Bird asking if anybody's going on the Ruby.
On February 12th, if anybody
Yeah.
can comment. Aussie Wendy, have you tried the web version of the app? I did because I don't know if you were listening, Aussie Wendy, when I was saying that I'm having lots of trouble with the app on my phone. And I called them today, and they suggested I try again in a week because they're having a lot of server trouble. Because
Yeah.
he said there's nothing else wrong, and so.
But we were trying the Medallion.
We were
on the
trying
web server
the web server on that, and it wasn't working either. And he said,
Yeah.
we're having a lot of trouble with that too.
Yeah.
So it could be like if you've tried it, Aussie Wendy, and it's worked, or somebody else, you probably hit it at the right time.
Yeah.
I tried it last night. I tried it again today. I tried it with him on the phone, and he was like, "Yeah, it's not working." So I'm not worried. Luckily, I'm not going on a cruise next week. So. Oh, Dwayne Harper. Hi, Dwayne. He's going to be on that Majestic Princess on February 19th. You're just taking my place on the ship.
Oh, okay.
I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Jeffrey. You can ask at guest service for laundry
Yeah.
tokens.
Seeing Code 4 for Life is reporting it's still free.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
were just on there. So that's good to know, Jeffrey.
Whereas Roxanne Kelly.
Laundry's not free on the Sky, but tokens work for the soap.
So there you go.
Oh, well, there you go. That's kind of fun. I'm glad that you can. That's good to know. You can just ask at the guest services for laundry
And
tokens.
Dwayne Harper is saying he just brings the Tide Pods. And that's what we do.
Yeah, we just bring the little
Yeah.
things. So let's see. Hi, Down Under Cruisers. Oh, you know what? We were wanting to say, if you didn't catch our live, we did a live with Down Under Cruisers. They had this whole marathon of people doing segments, an hour segment.
Oh, yeah.
For their charity, Helping Hands for Cruising.
Helping Hands for Cruising.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so,
So I tried to catch pretty much every hour except for when I was asleep, and some of the people that they were helping, they stayed up the entire time. And Sean and his wife Ilana, I think you guys were probably up the whole time too. Just an amazing group.
And they earned like $4,000 and something dollars.
$4,300.
$4,300. So if anybody wants to, we left the link there. If anybody wants to donate,
it's on that other live. But I'll put the link on this live as well. We just want to. I think it was a very fun weekend. Lots of good things. What they're doing is they're trying to help people who are disabled who really are not ever going to be able to have the chance to cruise. And they had one boy on there who He's going to be on the cruise in October.
I
Group
think he's
cruise.
grown up.
Well,
but-
yeah, I say boy. I mean, he's half my
He's
age
young.
probably.
Yeah.
But and they
It was
said
really
they got enough on
special.
this one that they can ship somebody else on the cruise. So it's just a wonderful thing of how much we love cruising.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it was really. Thanks for including us down
yes,
under
thank you
cruisers.
so much.
And when you do the next one, we can do more than an hour.
Yeah.
We just knew that once our kids said they needed me, that we weren't sure what we could do.
Yeah.
So, but now, please ask us
Yeah,
next
we
time.
want
We'd
to
be
shoot for prime
delighted.
time or something
Yeah,
too. So,
yeah, we'll try to help better.
yeah.
Okay, Brad, thank you. Brad says that the Easy Air final payment is when the booking actually takes effect on Easy Air will not cancel and will hold the price. Okay, so I think it'll hopefully hold the price, Jeffrey. Yeah.
Good.
I'll read all the fine print again too,
Yeah.
because I need to learn what else is in the fine print. But I was thinking it held the price, that you just didn't have to pay until you made final payment for your cruise. So hopefully. Thank you very much, Brad. I appreciate you answering. Thank you.
Code 4 for Life has got a 14-day Alaska cruise round trip out of Vancouver on the beautiful Grand Princess.
Before she relocates to Australia.
That's exciting.
Oh, that's wonderful. You're going to have to tell us about well, we'll watch your videos. We'll have to see. Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited for you. So
And that's in 2023.
in 2023.
Good.
That's awesome.
Good.
Let's see. So Aussie Wendy is from Brisbane, or as Gordon would say, how do you say it?
Brisbane.
There you go. So,
Yeah, my brother lived there for...
oh, California, Linda, you watched it too. You enjoyed watching the various vloggers during the marathon.
that was
Yeah,
crazy.
Gordon, he was telling me about it because I was babysitting and touring around the house after people.
Yeah.
And he's like, you wouldn't believe it. So, yeah. Hi, Kat D. Happy Valentine's Day to you. I'm glad you could come. I'm sorry this came on Valentine's Day, that it was Monday, but it's not the best night to go out anyway, and it's always so busy. Let's see. Where are
Down
we
under
here?
Cruisers, they're saying
Oh, they're in Melbourne. Let's see. I've heard water can be brought in cans, not bottles. Princess Water is very reasonable. It is.
Yeah.
Like, where else do you go somewhere and pay less than $1 for a bottle of water? And it's just handy there in your room, and they deliver it to your room.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't need bottled water on a cruise ship. On the Princess, the water tastes good. It does taste good.
Yeah.
It tastes really good. The main thing that we find it really handy for is then it's just handy and ready to take when we want to go
Ashore.
ashore.
Yeah.
Like if we're going on an excursion, we can just put it in our bag really easy. That's kind of why we like it so much. But yeah, the water tastes really good on Princess. You don't have to worry about drinking the water out of the tap and not liking it.
Yeah. And Bruce is saying that the cans are only for the soda you bring on board, not sure about the water.
Yeah.
So now here in California, Linda's got something about vows.
In San Francisco, the horn blower offers these services. It's romantic to exchange vows under the San Francisco Bridge. Wow. So is the horn blower a boat?
I don't know. I don't know, some sort of a service.
The horn blower offers these services. It's romantic to exchange vows under the San Francisco Bridge.
That's
well,
great.
there you go. Anybody wanting to exchange vows or renew your vows, Bruce, there you go. But I'll see what I can find out about Princess ships, though, and renewing vows. Let's see. The fine print that I read, airfare and government fees and taxes are subject to change until final payment. Well, I'm glad you can read, Jeffrey. Thank you. Due to the volatility of air prices, please be advised. Oh, you know what? Maybe that's a new thing.
Yeah.
Maybe that's new because, like I said, in the past when we've booked, we've moved it around, and thank you. Subject to change and not guaranteed until full payment. Thank you, Jeffrey. I learned this.
Yeah.
Baggage fees and other charges may be directly assessed by airlines or airports.
Right. Yeah, and that's always the case.
That's why we always link ours over into our Delta thing, because we don't have to pay for
Yeah,
suitcases. So it's really handy. Thank you, Jeffrey.
Yes.
You're a love. Thanks very much.
Karen Frazier's on the Sky Princess.
Oh.
Oh, we
Oh,
were. Yeah.
And they ended staying an extra week due to the great price. There were several weddings on board, and they were on the aft of the ship.
Okay.
Oh, I bet that was
would be
beautiful to
beautiful,
see,
yeah.
Karen. One time when we were in August, it was on the Majestic Princess we saw a bride.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It was really fun. Yeah. Yeah. Hi. Well, we are really glad that you came to our chat.
So
Hopefully you'll want to...
Is it Flintstone or Flying Stone or?
Flintstone. I called him Flintstone
Okay.
2000.
That's great. Well,
It's
we're happy
okay.
to have
Yeah.
you here.
Yeah.
We're happy.
Welcome. We're really glad.
Okay. Fordman,
Oh, hi
aka
there.
Kenny.
He's one of the ones. We are so happy you're
Yeah.
with us. He was
So-
on the Down Under Cruisers thing.
Right. Fordman, also known as Kenneth Oakes. Kenny is the one that is going on the October cruise.
Really?
Yes,
Oh.
he's lurking, he says. He's watching in the background.
We're
Happy
glad to have you with us.
Yes.
Yeah, we're really glad to have you with us. Thanks again, Jeffrey. I really
Yeah.
appreciate you. That has to be an update. If Brad thought that it was what I thought, Brad knows his deal. And so clearly that's new. I'm going to write that down with the Easy Air. Just pay for, and you can pay for your Easy Air tickets when you make them, and you don't have to do final payment for your cruise at the same time.
Yeah.
You can just pay for the plane
Yeah.
tickets. So just pointing that out to anybody if that helps you. And then you can still change them though, up to 45 days, because we have done that. We have paid for them in full, and then seen that they dropped in price and rebooked and got the money back. So yeah, let's see. Kim Bird, sorry, it's March 12th, February 12th came and went. And you know what? I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
I'm a little tired. Sorry. Let's see. Ty Linda. Let's see, Diane. How's it going? Oh, you're sure nice,
Yeah.
Diane. Welcoming. We're glad to have you with us, Kenny.
Now, Kim's
Let's
found
see.
something called Easy Wash.
It's your laundry, soap, fabric softener, dryer sheet all in one. Very easy to pack in your luggage.
That's good.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah.
I will just look up Easy Wash. I kind of, people appreciate knowing things like that. Where do you get it? Do they just have it like at the grocery store or
Yeah.
the Walmart or wherever? Smith's. Let's see. I'm glad you had a blast. It was Gordon really enjoyed it too. He tried to be on as much as he could and thoroughly enjoyed it. Oh, Amazon. Everybody
Okay.
that wants Easy Wash, Amazon. That's even handier. Oh, Diane, you're sure good. Thank you for
Yeah.
checking in too. Yeah, Gordon said it was a lot of fun. So, hi, Karen Page. It's good to have you with us.
Happy
Happy
Valentine's
Valentine's Day. Yeah. Down Under Cruisers, family is the most important. You know what? They are.
Yeah.
And all of our little ones, as we always tell you, are just little.
Yeah.
So when I'm there, you're all in. They're really dear.
Yeah.
So,
Solo
hi,
Suits.
Solo Sue Travels. Good to have you with us. She says the Grand Princess is a lovely ship.
Good.
Indeed. Hi, Norma. Good to have you with us. Really good to have you with us. Hi, Arlene. It's good to have you. I remember you. I remember all of you that have been here before that have left comments. I remember those. So thanks, Arlene. You are always so kind. Thank you.
So the Down Under Cruisers, they need to get me doing a shoey.
Okay, remind me what the shoey is.
It's drinking something out of your shoe.
Oh.
I had a good out. It was not a planned out, okay, but I took off my shoe
I was
and
looking
I had
to
it
see
up.
if he had his shoe on.
And I moved the camera to make it easier for you guys to see, and the camera went out. It lost its connection, and so I was wiping my brow on that. Oh, good, I don't have to worry about that. So.
Yeah, we'll put that as a goal for the next one, okay? Down Under Cruisers. Vote for life. Solo Sue the Grand is still our favorite.
It's a beautiful ship.
It is a
yeah.
beautiful ship.
bet
I
you-
just love that size
yeah.
of ship.
Oh yeah.
Solo Sue says she published a video on reasons people travel solo on Valentine's Day. There you go.
Okay.
That's awesome. So everybody take a look at that.
Yep.
Let's see. James Carter, are you familiar with Tony of Lolita Loco? Something like that.
Tony.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yes, uh-huh.
And
We
Dawn.
do. We have followed them for a long time. And you know what? We had a little more time during the pandemic, and every time they would do that, I'd be like, I want to do that.
Yeah.
I can do that. I
Yeah.
want to do that. And I was like one of those people, some people didn't have as much work during the pandemic. I had way more work. My regular job, way more work during the pandemic. So I kind of was slow on the uptake, but I very much admire them. They do such
Yeah.
an amazing job.
They're-
I aspire to have a channel that's does as well as theirs
Yeah.
does. My only difference is I have the goal, and that I like the Let's Go Family thing and everybody trying to help each other so
Yeah.
much. So I hope to bring that, to having as many people as they have, because then we'll have so much more to share
Yep.
and so much of an impact together.
Yeah.
So
And
that's
we know
kind of
they're
what I
on
want to
the,
do.
Sky right now.
They are on the Sky
Together.
Princess.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I saw that.
So, and some of our people are there too.
I
so-
know. We've gotten updates from the Sky Princess. I'll have to get those together and put those out tomorrow or the next day.
Yeah.
There's just so much going on in cruising right now, isn't there?
Yeah. Linda's
A
got
lot.
Yeah.
California, Linda shares the water temperature in the laundry room may have changed since 2020. Be careful of delicate fabrics that are usually hand washed in cold
Very
water.
good to know.
Thanks for saying that.
Yeah.
Because you don't want it to be hot or you'll have a problem. They'll be teeny. Your clothes will shrink. Yeah. Let's see, down just a little bit, sweetheart. Sorry, everything just
There we
suddenly
go.
moved. Norma
There we
says, it's the least expensive way to take water off the ship. We always pre-order the water now.
Yes.
It is, because if you go into port and buy it, it's always more than
Yeah.
you would pay. Yeah.
Solo
Let's
Sue
see.
says the Hornblower do dinner cruises.
Oh, okay. Thank
Yeah.
you very much, Hello Sue Travels. We appreciate that. And it's good to
Yeah.
know they'll do the vows as well. People can get married
It's
there.
a local cruise company doing tours of San Francisco Bay and a few other ports in California.
Thank you.
That would be exciting.
I'm writing that down. That's a
Yeah.
good thing to know when we go there next.
I would like to do something like that someday.
Yeah, we should go do a dinner cruise there.
We did one in Washington with our son.
We did.
Yeah.
We did on the Potomac a couple of times. We
Yeah.
got to do that with two different of our children. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I'll try to remember that. Flintstone or Flintstone 2000. Michael, I'll try to remember that, Michael. Thank you very much. I appreciate you telling me so I can call you the right
Yeah.
thing. So, Arlene, hope to meet you on the Caribbean Princess in a couple weeks. Okay, Jeffrey, did you see Arlene's coming? So that's really nice. That text is on the travel summary under the invoice section. I'm writing that down, Jeffrey. Thank you. I clearly need to read through that
Yeah.
again. Invoice section. Okay. I was reading today trying to find out about that, everything to do with the transfers and everything. So, California, Linda says,
Hornblower.
oh, the captain
yeah.
does the vows and the reception with dinner and live music.
Nice.
That sounds perfect.
Nice.
Let's see. Anthony Bishop, do we need a vaccine passport? You're asking me. You know what? I'm not giving my opinion.
I think he might be asking, is this
Oh!
necessary?
You know what, Anthony? When you get on a cruise ship, you have to show proof of vaccination. And so often here in the United States, it's on a card, or some people have
Yeah.
it on a QR code, just depending on where they got their vaccine. And different countries around the world have different websites or however they do it, but you do have to show proof. Is that what you were asking? I said today on my video I wasn't going to give my opinion on anything anymore. But so officially it's not called a vaccine passport, but it is kind of that from the standpoint of you do have to show your vaccine.
Yeah.
You do. You have to, Anthony, when you get on the ship, you have to show your proof of vaccination.
And
You have to
however
show your
that
negative
is, yeah.
COVID test done within 2 days.
Yes.
So just when you're board, you have to show those two things. So let's see. Jeffrey says, on the Caribbean Princess, that bar used to be called Morgan's Bar. Is it now just called the Reef Bar?
If that's the one up above.
On the back? On
I don't know, is
the...
it on the back or the, I don't know. We'll have to look.
I looked while I was there. It might start with the S now. It might be the Reef Bar. We went back there. It's
Yeah.
where the pool is in the back.
Oh,
It-
on the aft?
Yeah, the aft, sorry. That
Oh.
bar was never crowded. You could always go
Yeah.
there and just like get a Diet Coke and enjoy the whole view, and maybe 1 or 2 people would
I'm
be out
editing
there.
that footage right now, so I'll go back before I post it.
Okay, he'll find
yeah.
it, Jeffrey, and I'll say it. Thank you. Let's see. Oh, it jumped up. Jeffrey says, Arlene, yes, me too. The Facebook group is having a little trouble settling on a venue to meet, but we'll figure it out.
Okay.
Okay. That's group. So is there a Facebook group? Like, are you on the Caribbean Princess Facebook group, or like a whole different Facebook
Is
group
it
just for
maybe
that
one
cruise?
specifically for the cruise. Yeah.
Maybe it's just that one.
Yeah.
The Down Under Cruisers, what does someone need to pay to see the shoe week? Well, maybe they'll have to donate to your cause, huh?
Yeah.
So Gordon didn't want to blow a kiss at the end. Was so funny. Yeah, he is just not that kind of guy.
My granddaughters get it. They
He
get
blows
those.
them kisses
Yeah.
when we say bye, but that's it on the phone. Yeah, yeah. It was. I was watching to see what he would do. So I wonder what updates they're going to do on the Caribbean Princess. Will be on in October. Yeah, you know what I've heard? It's just really basic things. Something to do with like their engine or something. I think since she was just in dry dock in 2019, I don't think that they're going to do a whole bunch. I could be wrong, but I was reading about that.
It was a short one. So
Yeah, and it's a short one. I think it's
little,
just,
yeah.
I think it's more of a maintenance thing on
Yeah.
their engine or something. So,
Brian White mentioning the Princess Cruises this week. So, because is that the same
for
sale
the
you
summer
were talking
sailings, February 18th, additional. Oh, no, this one here is separate. This one was like a special thing that you do the $1 deposit and you get the $50 onboard credit. That was a special thing, and then you combine it with the best sale ever. But yes, other princess, thank you for reminding us all. Thanks, Brian. The additional princesses are supposed to go on sale.
about? And then Anthony's question again.
Let's
it's the
see.
Same question we already answered.
Have you seen Emma Cruises from UK? Yes.
Yes.
Aussie Wendy, we have. We just think she's the cutest thing.
Yeah.
She does a really good job.
She's on a Cunard right now.
I think she is like on a 4-day cruise.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Queen Mary too.
Mm-hmm.
She is, which I haven't had a chance. There's been so much other more pressing news. Cunard has announced the new Queen Anne ship is coming, and so that sounds fabulous. I'll have to mention that. I've got all the really interesting things about it written down, and I'll have to tell you all about it. But I'm really excited and it's going to be the first time that they have had 4 ships sailing since I think 1999, maybe 1996. But it's been a while since Cunard has had 4 ships. So, Arlene, thank you. Oh, you're a love.
That's so nice.
Oh, you do the same. Well, love you and God bless you, Arlene. Thank you.
And Amy also talking about positivity.
I hope I get to meet you, Arlene. I do.
Yeah.
Then you can use your newly shrunken clothes to dress your teddy bear. You're really cute. Solo Sue Travels. Yeah. Thanks, Amy. I'm glad you. And you know what? I appreciate all the positive comments you guys get.
Yes,
if
you
there's
guys all give very, very
and
good
the way you
comments.
say things, like I loved the other day when on Saturday on my video, Jeffrey was so kind the way he said, you should think about this. And it's true. I should think about that. And he was absolutely right. But you guys say things kindly and just instead of saying something unkind.
Yeah.
And I usually delete unkind things. I usually think about it for a minute and think, oh, people can say what they want. And then I think,
No.
that's not what we're about. We're about being positive people here and kind and polite. So thanks.
Michael's asking where we're from.
Oh, you know what? We live an hour south of Salt Lake City in Utah.
Yeah.
So,
That's
and
not
my
where we're
husband
from.
grew up in Southern California, and I grew up in Indiana. So that's where
Yep.
we're from. So yeah, let's see. Okay, Amy, you're wonderful. And you know what, Amy, I should add, she's going on an Oceania, and they, if you missed it, I just wanted to tell you, they are like Norwegian. Masks are going to be optional there. It's a cruise line that's owned by Norwegian, but that's another one that is moving to having optional masks. And so I'm really interested to see kind of how this goes with cruise lines taking masks away, and then when the CDC is released, if they are just going to have only vaccinated and boosted people on their cruises. I'm just really interested to see, because I've been thinking about what different protocols mean. So
yeah, Jeffrey is saying it's the aft bar.
Deck 17 aft.
Yeah, we'll look at that. 17. We were down on 14, so I don't know. I'll have to look.
Well, we'll find it for you.
Yeah.
Skip, did you say you got your COVID test at Costco, or am I losing it? I apologize. Maybe I said I got a COVID test. We got our COVID.
Boosters.
We got our booster at Costco. I apologize, Skip. I could have said test.
Yeah.
I
But we got our
apologize.
boosters. We did not have an appointment. We waited maybe a half hour.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And they put us right in line. So if anybody needs a booster, and you have a membership, just go to Costco, or if you know somebody with a card, get them to take you. Yeah. So, and it went smoothly, and they wrote it on, they did the information on our vaccine card, and they also gave us the paper with the QR code.
Yep.
Let's see. Oh, a Caribbean princess group.
Right.
That's really good to know.
Yeah, he's
And that's
talking
another
about
good
that.
way to set up a meet and greet, like for anybody.
Right.
We should we should remind people, if you ever want to do that on our Facebook group, we should, do that.
Yeah.
And you know what? If you haven't looked at our Facebook group lately, you should look, because people are putting up like beautiful photos.
Oh, yeah.
And someone, what's that guy's name? He loaded like this whole document. I need to go through it and get the things that I think that I should share in a video that would help people a lot. But he gave so much useful information.
Yeah.
People are really
thank you to all of you. Yeah, we're nearly 500 on the Facebook group, and I'm trying to figure out. I'm looking to see how I can broadcast this live to both YouTube and Facebook at the same time. So we're hoping to get that going.
Because I think there's some people in some places that Facebook's easier for them.
Yeah.
Is what we were thinking.
Right.
And so we thought that might be nice.
Yeah. But thank you all for all your positive comments on Facebook, your pictures, your updating us on your cruises.
Oh, heavens,
That's so fun.
It is fun,
Yeah.
and I think everybody else likes to hear about it too.
Oh yeah, there were dolphins today and all kinds of fun stuff.
They said Code 4 for Life says it took 3 cruises with Ruby Princess for them to fix the scalding hot showers.
Ouch.
That's hot. Oh. That's even probably worse than cold. Cold, you just have to hurry. And you're so cold, but it's hot. That'll hurt you. Yeah, Jeffrey, it'd be a good place. You know what? There's only one. Is there just that one bar back there?
Yeah.
There's just one aft bar, and it like overlooks that Wakeview pool. So you could tell people just to go back there.
Oh, no. On the children's level.
There is a bar there. It's closed.
Yes.
It's closed. It wasn't open. But you know what, Jeffrey? It might be by your sailing, because you are going enough.
It wasn't closed the whole time because somebody said that you went there or somebody.
No, there's one
there.
down lower that's not closed. It wasn't on the children's level.
Someone went to the children's level, they said, and got a fountain drink, that the fountain worked for them.
Oh.
On the cruise we were on. Anyway.
I am sorry, Jeffrey. We don't know.
But
when I was videoing up there, though, it was closed.
No, yeah, when we were there, it was closed.
But the one just down lower than that overlooks the Wakeview pool is really nice, and it was never crowded.
No.
It was beautiful, and it's a beautiful place. Yeah, that would be a nice place, I would think, for a meet and greet.
Hopefully we've thoroughly confused you on that.
Sorry. Let's see. Someday I shall do. Oh dear. Sorry, everything went really fast. Okay. We got that. Sorry, down a little bit, sweetheart.
Solo soon.
So, someday I shall do an Atlantic crossing on a Cunard ship. Me too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. One time they were really on sale. We saw it, but it was right when we couldn't go. That was before COVID. It was a while ago.
Quite a while ago.
Let's see. Gotcha, Jeffrey. Oh, okay. Thanks, Anna. You're not old, Skip. You're not. None of us are old. Yeah, we're just, the best is yet to come. Like, I think that. I really think that. Don't you, love? Especially together. Yeah, the best is yet to come. We have a lot of fun to have. Yeah. Let's see.
Kim Bird, are you for
Coming
an hour
over
south?
and we'll take you to the Wedge in the San Rafael Swell.
Oh,
that's where you live, Kim.
Wow.
Okay. It's good to know. It's beautiful down there. San Rafael Swell. We've been there looking for rocks with one of our sons before.
Skip's asking where in
fossils.
Indianapolis.
You know what? Kokomo. So that's like about an hour north, or 45 minutes to an hour north of Indianapolis.
Yeah.
And I know where Avon is. I do. And I grew up there. We moved there when I was 3, and I lived there until I went to college. So I really like it there. My mom still lives there, and it's beautiful. So I go
swooned
visit.
her and went to California for a while, then here.
Yep, he got a job, and so we came here.
Yeah.
Well, he had a job before. He got a different job. So let's see. That's cool that your nephew teaches in Avon. I hope he likes it there. I'll see. We have a Facebook group for the World Cruise 2023 on the Coral Princess, and have about 400 people in the group. That is fabulous.
Yeah.
I am really happy to hear that.
That's great.
I love the Coral. We love the Coral Princess, Gordon and I. We do.
Yeah.
StreamYard will let you broadcast to both at the same time.
That's
what we got,
exactly
Solo.
what I was looking at. They used it relentlessly for the Helping Hands for Cruising over the weekend.
So do you broadcast both, Sue? Facebook and YouTube? I don't know. You'll have to tell us.
Yeah.
Let's see. Do you think they'll do away with the testing protocol
Not for a while.
I think it's going to be with us for quite a while.
Yeah.
And I do. I don't know when it's going to go away. I don't know when the CDC is going to let it go away, because they seem rather set in how they're doing things, and I don't know that they. I don't know what data they use to determine what they decide. So I think that testing might be here a while.
Yeah.
Jeffrey says, I predict health protocols will become a product differentiator, with lines setting different policies, allowing for people to choose which lines protocols they would like to follow.
Makes sense.
I agree entirely.
Yeah.
Entirely. In my video today, I said, if you don't feel comfortable cruising with people that are maybe not vaccinated, then you should look like at Norwegian, because Norwegian is sailing with people who are vaccinated only. And so you just kind of have to navigate through, because in some comments from the other day, people were saying that they wouldn't want to be close to anybody that's not vaccinated. And you can't go around asking people when you sit down to dinner who's vaccinated and who's not, or if you're in the theater, or if you're anywhere. And so I really do. I agree 100%, Jeffrey. That's how it's going to determine where people want to cruise. Yeah. Let's see. Brian says, if you're having a prescription filled at Costco, you do not have to have a membership.
Didn't know that.
That's great to know.
Yeah.
Thanks, Brian.
Jeffrey's also explaining. So the pools called Calypso Reef and Neptune Reef, those are the ones in the center. And yes, they have a bar at the front and a bar at the back. One of those is underneath the movies Under the Stars.
And the other one is just music. And yeah. So thanks for saying that, Jeffrey. You're right, entirely. And I think it's going to be really interesting to see. I've been thinking about, like Royal Caribbean took away their mask mandate from, the vaccinated areas only, and they're starting to let some more smoking back in their casinos again. So I'm wondering, how that's going to be to navigate with what's required by the CDC. So I'm looking for some more announcements on that. Yeah. So let's see. Roxanne says they're dedicated princess cruisers and don't see their protocols changing very much. Yeah, I think they're probably going to be what they are for a while. And I think it'll be interesting to see Europe and the UK, because the CDC, clearly isn't in charge of those sailings. Yeah. So like the UK, they don't have masking going on right now. And there's, so it'll be interesting to see what the cruise lines do. Because we don't have as much masking going on here either. Yeah. But you're going to have to do it there. So I guess we'll just see. Yeah. Let's see. Arlene says she'll wear something identifiable, like my beach hat that's 36 inches in diameter. That will be. Yeah. See? Jeffrey, look for a big hat, and you'll have Arlene. I love that. Well, Michael's you know what? Asking. We have only actually cruised on Princess, but you know what? We love Princess. We now have 3 cruises booked on Norwegian, though. 2 of them are for certain events, and the other one is for the itinerary, and Princess doesn't have an itinerary like it. So that's what's doing. I really want to try Royal Caribbean, because I want to try their big Symphony of the Seas. I would really like to do that. And so those are what we're looking at next. But we love Princess. And we would have cruised on someone else by now if we didn't enjoy Princess so much. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So, and seeing Arlene give thumbs up to Jeffrey reminds me, anybody listening that hasn't hit the thumbs up yet, will you please hit the thumbs up for us? That would really help us out. It just kind of moves us up in the search engine or the YouTube analytic thing a little bit. The Down Under cruisers, any speculation on what Princess ships could come back down under when cruising is allowed here again? Well, it seems like in 2023 the Grand is going to go back down there. The Majestic is going back down there. The Coral's been down there a lot, and it's doing the World Cruise, I guess. What else would you think?
I don't know. Maybe the Sapphire might come back after being in California this summer.
That's true. Yeah. Maybe they're just putting her there because they don't have a whole bunch of more itineraries announced for her. Right. So they might whip it back, just take it back down.
That would allow them to get crewed up and be ready for your summer season again next year.
That makes a lot of sense right there. Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Kim says her husband's a paleontologist and worked the swell for years. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's nice.
He helped to
That's
excavate the
interesting.
Utah raptor right before Jurassic before
Movie
Jurassic Park the movie came out. Oh my goodness. One of our favorite, we love to go to the dinosaur museum here. That one up in Lehigh. It
Oh,
is
yeah.
like it's one of the best dinosaur museums we've been to.
Yeah.
So let's see. Solo Sue says haven't yet, but is one of their features. You can simultaneously broadcast to several platforms at the same time. You just have to connect your various channels.
Yeah.
Thank you, Solo
Yeah.
Sue. Yeah, that's what Gordon's my technical guy.
Maybe
I just
I'll-
tell him what I want, and he finds out how to do it.
Yeah.
But you have to. Yeah, we're just figuring out all the things so that we're sure we do it right. And
Yeah.
anyway, so Arlene says, I heard when you're on back to back, you've got to get off and back on when disembarking and embarking along with everyone. Does anyone know if this is true? It's not.
No.
You don't, because we know people that have been staying on, and you just get your tests the day before. Like if you're on a 7-day cruise and you're gonna, it ends on a Sunday, on Saturday, they just have you come and get tested,
Yeah.
and then you can just stay on. You can get off if you want,
Yeah.
but you just stay on the
Because
ship.
when we got on the Caribbean Princess, there were a lot of people that we got on
Yeah.
there pretty early, and there were just people sitting around by the pool.
Oh yeah, they were
Yeah.
already enjoying
They
their
get
book
tested
and
in one of the clubs or whatever. And
the
go
day
from-
before. They
Yeah.
were on that one. They were doing it the day before.
Yeah.
I think it was just because they were going to be busy enough on embarkation day. Yeah. So, and I should ask Michael, do you have it? You asked us our favorite cruise line. Do you have a favorite cruise line? So, yeah, California Linda, she said they've been on several different cruise lines. Bottom line, they're Princess Cruisers. Yeah. So,
Jeffrey's talking about
Royal Caribbean is doing the bands, which I would feel very uncomfortable wearing, but others are fine with it, and that's cool.
That's fine.
I agree. You
Yeah.
know, a really nice lady sent us an email asking her grandkids had received an exemption from the vaccine requirement for religious reasons. And she was worried if they were going to have to wear something. And so that's part of why I was asking, but we haven't seen anybody wearing anything, and I think that's appropriate.
Yeah.
I think it's very appropriate. I don't think people should have to wear things. Let's see. Where did we go here?
Right here.
Roxanne.
Love
Love
Princess,
princesses
yeah.
and all been treated very well. Us
Yeah.
too. Like, why would we be going
Yeah.
somewhere else?
Code
yeah.
4 for life, same thing.
We
with the
feel very
protocols.
safe cruising with Princess with their protocols. Princess crew cleans everything many times during the day. They surely do. And you know, their ships were sparkling clean before the
Oh, yeah.
pandemic started.
Oh, yeah.
So, Royal Caribbean bands are waterproof and not so bad. If they're not fully tightened, you can slip them off. That's kind of nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking forward to our cruise on the Ruby in April, Norma says. Oh, you're going to have a lovely time. Everybody says the Ruby is beautiful.
Right.
Jeffrey's got every back-to-back I've been on is like that. However, I heard they're not doing that now. They're testing you on the ship and then you stay on.
Yeah. And that is what we saw.
Yeah, and that's what we
been
saw
our
too.
experience,
Yeah.
so.
So simply walking off past the border patrol agent and back,
Right
on.
back on.
10 minutes total.
Yeah.
There you go. So
And-
maybe
and
they'll go back to that.
Well, and it may depend upon your destination.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because could be on where you're going to if you're pulling into somewhere. So
Yeah. Yeah. Code 4 for life. They love the Ruby. Yeah. Aussie Wendy didn't like Royal Caribbean Cruise Line. There you go. It's just really interesting, like what everybody likes. And hi, W.A. Stewart. It's good to have you with us. It's really good to have you with us. I'm glad you said hi. So Roxanne says their back-to-back was just a week ago, and after the testing, we still had to take the walk. There you go.
Yeah.
Very impressed with how smooth it all went. That's good. Yeah, we had friends that were on staying on the week that we came and went, and they just were able to stay and enjoy the day. Let's see. Last one, the 29th. Okay, you two could really fool us someday by suddenly stop talking and we'd all think the feed froze. No, Gordon, stop it. Yeah, there we go. Let's see. What about the news about cruising to San Francisco? I heard there were some changes in the port. You know what, Jay Booth? I am so sorry. You put a comment under my video Saturday about what's going on in San Francisco, and I didn't reply. And I was worried because when I went back and listened to my video, I had accidentally said that the testing was required by San Francisco, but it's required by Hawaii, that extra test at the port there for the Ruby Princess. So it wasn't that, but I haven't heard what else is...
Didn't San Francisco have something else though? They were people who were getting off in San Francisco had to be tested or something.
From everywhere, because I know that
Yeah.
if you're going on a cruise to Hawaii, Jerry, who
That was about a month ago.
I haven't seen him here, he said that on their he called and talked to Princess today about the protocols for their Hawaii cruise in April, and they said that they're going to have to be tested 2 days before they get back into port, and that was a San Francisco thing.
Yeah.
And so if anybody else, does anybody else know anything about San Francisco?
Because they had a big to do about a month ago, but maybe things are
Coming down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Solo Sue says she's doing a back-to-back on the Ruby in April, her first back-to-back. I hope it goes well. I
Good.
feel like it. Norma says they're doing a California coastal cruise to Canada on the 23rd.
Okay.
California coastal. Oh, okay. Let's see. San Francisco cruise to Vancouver, then returning San Francisco to Alaska.
Okay.
Call me.
Michael's been on one.
Oh, you've been
Princess.
on One Princess. Okay. Alrighty. No, that's awesome. I'm glad that if you've been on one, it's was Princess. Just started at the top. Let's see. Code 4 for Life says on their October back to back on the Ruby, we had to get off for the COVID test in San Francisco. Not a smooth process. We heard after that process, they now test on board. Oh, they must have learned a lot.
Yeah.
And now they just do it on board. And October 31st, that was a while ago too.
Quite a bit, yeah.
Yeah, they must have
Yeah.
gotten smoother at
Well,
it.
and Roxanne's saying that it was regulations in Fort Lauderdale, but see, we
Oh.
went in and out of Fort Lauderdale, and this is just 3 weeks ago. And the people that we met with who were doing back-to-backs, they were being tested on board and did not have to get
And
off.
stayed on.
So that's
We don't know why, Roxanne. It was
Yeah.
a different ship. Maybe that's why.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, Cruise Critic California Linda says there's information regarding the meet and greet. I hope you join us.
good.
Yeah,
For
so
Norma.
so Norma, if you on Cruise Critic, you can go on and you select boards, and then you can find roll calls for every cruise. Maybe you already knew that, but you select by cruise line, and then you can go in and
For
find
the ship
for
and then the month.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you can select and find,
Yeah.
and people do meet and greets, and it's really a nice thing. We've done lots of meet and greets, and it's been really nice
Oh,
to
it
get
is.
to
It's
meet
a
people.
lot of fun.
Vera S says, where can I find a list of all the production shows on Princess and the ships they are on? Thank you and love your channel. Can anyone speak to that? I don't
Yeah.
know that there is a list.
I've
Vera,
never seen anything.
if you want to, you can look at the patterns that are either on our Facebook group or any that anybody has submitted to us. I have Gordon's posted on our
Yeah.
website, but I don't think that there's a list that just lists their shows
the
and where they
shows, yeah.
are. Yeah, I'm
Probably
sorry to
because
say
it's
that.
fairly, they try to plan it out, but I'm sure there's some difficulty in having that. So, yeah, look on our website or on the Facebook group, and there's a
Yeah.
number of, and if you don't know what the Princess Patter is, it's the sheet that is basically the daily sheet of what's going on.
Of the activities. And
yes.
it lists this, and it lists all the shows. Let's see. Jay Boost says, I heard they want boosters to get off in port.
Oh.
Huh.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll try to look that
Yeah.
up. Okay.
Yeah, and
I'll write
Jeffrey
that down.
Fortin's also asking they should also do a list of muster stations for each state route.
We've talked about that
Yes.
too.
I do have in our video, it shows, because on your Medallion app it does tell you whether you're A, B, C, D, or E or
We've
whatever.
had this discussion, yeah.
And then it shows you on the screen. So
Yeah, let's see. Our last cruise out of San Francisco. If you do not have your booster shot, Princess will administer a COVID test prior to disembarkation at the port.
okay,
Oh, that must be it
Yeah.
then.
and they had their boosters, so they didn't have to be
Yeah.
tested. Okay.
That must be the San Francisco thing.
Yeah.
So Jay Booth, yeah, they're doing a California coastal March 13th on the Majestic. Looking forward to being back in San Francisco. Yeah, I bet you that's it. If you're not boosted, you're going to get tested. So I'm going to write that down. The booster equals test. Okay.
See, whereas Karen, she said they had to get off the ship for the back-to-back. They said they had to clear the ship.
Oh,
They had to wait quite a while for the two to get off, for the last two, and then we had to show our passports. So
oh.
I guess, it depends on when it is and if it
Yeah.
varies or so on.
That's really interesting. Yeah, we are boosted too. Yeah, so hopefully, Jay Booth, you won't have to get tested. You'll just be able to go ahead. Michael says, I love meeting people and loved all the activity from when I got up in the morning till I went to bed.
Yes.
Yeah, they do a remarkable job, don't they? And it's such a variety of activity that there's really something for everyone.
Right. Yeah. If you don't want to show, you don't have to show. If you want to
Yeah.
swim, you can swim. If you want to you sit on your balcony and read. If you want to sit in your room and read. If you want to watch, there's TV shows. They have live TV. If you can't get away from the news, it's there. So.
Yeah. Oh, take good care. Am I saying it right? Is it Rayleigh or Raleigh? Rayleigh Creative Travel.
Rayleigh,
You take good care. Thanks for coming. We're really glad. Oh, that made me look at the clock. We're after 8 o'clock. Enzo says, when will Princess get rid of masks? I don't know, Enzo. I am really sorry. I wonder if in March we will see, on their COVID health protocol page, like their FAQs, those masks are entrenched for now.
Yeah.
And you know what? When you look at the new cruise ship programs, the new cruise ship program that the CDC has, even on the highest level, like the excellent, I have my notebook here, the excellence, like where everybody on the ship is vaccinated and up to date on their boosters, they still say that masks and social distancing are recommended but not required.
Right.
So I think those masks might be here for a while. Hi, Rhonda. Good to have you with us. So good night, Kim. Thank you for coming. Thanks for sharing about your husband helping work on San Rafael as well.
We didn't get to the list.
But, well, we'll just share the list on something else. Kelly,
Yeah.
take good care. Good night, Karen. Oh, did you see that, Diane, last week at Port Everglades Sky Princess? That's what happened. Take good care, Roxanne.
Yeah.
California Linda, thank you for a fun time. Everybody
Yeah.
take really good care out there. Vera S., happy Valentine's Day to you and to everyone. And so you guys are great too.
Thanks.
Thank you everyone for coming. We really appreciate you. Thank you. Let me think of who else was here. Jeffrey, thank you. You're wonderful. Down Under Cruisers, Diane. Who else am I missing? Arlene was here. Michael, just everyone. Thank you for coming. Thanks for spending
Really
an hour with
appreciate it.
us. Blaine, why do you always ask hard questions?
Yeah. Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
everybody.
happy Valentine's Day. Blow kisses to everybody. So Michael says yes. We just wanted to thank you everyone for coming. Thanks for everyone who it was your first time to come. We're glad you found us. We hope you decide to stay.
Yeah, we love having you. We love this.
We do.
This is just so much fun. We enjoy
you
this
all.
so much.
Yeah, good night, Code 4 for life. You take good care, Travis. Good night.
Yeah.
Take good care, Sue. Happy Valentine's. So,
You want to give them your final?
sure. Love Boat. CH. Love Boat. Michael. Okay. Oh, thanks, Rosemary. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Thank you for coming. Fordham, a.k.a. Kenneth Oaks. Thank you. We'll look forward to seeing you in the future, too. Thank you, everyone. Can everybody give us a thumbs up on your way out? Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you. Happy Valentine's Day to you too, Rhonda. Thank you very much. You take good care, Jeffrey. Thank you for finding that for us about Easy Air. Thank you really very much, Jeffrey. Thanks. Thanks, W.A. Stewart. We really appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thanks. Thank you. Everyone have a wonderful evening. Yeah. We'll be talking to you all again really soon. You all take really good care. God bless you. Love you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.